All right. Hopefully everybody's doing okay today. We are cruising through the Algebra 2 Topic 2 review problems. Got 2 parts here to keep in mind. And our first thing it says is evaluate the discriminant. The discriminant is the square root part of the quadratic formula, the b squared minus 4ac. And what it's useful for is to kind of remind you if this is a negative, if you get a negative number under here, so it's imaginary, when you would go to graph it, there would be no x-intercepts. They might be like a parabola open up there or down here sort of thing. So if it crosses on the x-axis, you have zeros, like the y is 0 there, that are real. They're called real zeros. In these two cases, you're going to get zeros that are imaginary. You're going to get a square root of a negative. And that's the kind of thing that it's useful for. So in this case, where a here is the 5, right? And b is the 6 and c is the 1. So b squared would be 36 minus 4 times 5, 4ac times 1. So 36 minus 20 is 16. So if you have a square root and it's a perfect square, these are going to be even real numbers, right? Because that's a plus or minus a whole number. So these are going to be right on. It might be rational because when you divide by, let's say you divide by 5. But so that might be the second part of this question, actually. So let's do the first part first, though. The discriminant came out to just the 16 part. You don't do the square root. It's just the number itself. So the b squared minus 4ac. And now, because of that, it's what does that mean about these zeros over here? Is it going to cross on the x-axis? And when it's positive under the square root, it does. And then because it's a number that got out of the square root, it's not irrational. It's going to be rational. And if it's a 0, it's going to be a double solution. Like when you get this is a 0, that's the double solution. So we just have 2 distinct rational solutions because we have the plus number and the minus number. And that should do it. All right, hopefully that helps. And if not, keep after it. You got this.